Hey SK fans, Leonix here. I'm joined by CaliTrlolz of Team 8, and they just defeated Team Liquid. Gracious defeat by Team Liquid, gracious win for you guys. How do you feel about that match?
It was very slow. Like I think it was the slowest game we played like this entire year because we were like I go really ham usually and try to like have a faster paced game, but we had a really good early lead and we snowballed really slowly. So we were really resident sleeper game. It was like we got dragon. Let's just wait another 6 minutes for another dragon. Like we got like 5 dragons in like 40 minutes. But it was really slow paced game. We didn't want to throw the game off. Because I've experienced like throwing some of the games off, like playing against Impulse. I threw just getting a ward. Like I threw the game kind of as Malphite. So that really like got into my head. So I think those are kind of things that makes LCS players less risk averse, like picking just meta champions. It's kind of getting into my head a little bit, but I'm still experimenting a lot during scrim and whatnot. I'm really grateful that we won. We finally break off that 50% mark today. So awesome game.
So I know one of the biggest headlines right now in LoL esports is the return of Piglet on Team Liquid. So was any strategy coming into that game for him? Were you guys confident, maybe a little afraid, or what was the kind of like the mindset coming into that game, or was it just like, oh, we got this, guys, tilt Piglet?
Okay, so Piglet, I think is a good player, but he's not exceptional. Like he better than any other LCS AD carries, I don't think. So we weren't too focused on him, but rather we were more focused on shutting down. Our goal was to shut down Coas, which we didn't really do, but it just pans out that we had a lot more map control and just overall better team team synergy against especially Zed. Like he couldn't do anything once our AD carry got QSS and we both got Zanyas on the both Solinators, and he didn't have much impact in that game. So we played around I think Zed really well, but Piglet, I respect him as a really guy. I looked up to him during the season 3 World Championship, but we didn't really particularly like make us like whole other strat just for him. No.
So I've talked to some head analysts, coaches, and they've all said that, what really dictates a meta for a region are usually the top two teams. But what I've actually heard from other players is that that's untrue for the top lane. The top lane meta is dictated by CaliTrlolz. Is this true?
What? Where'd you hear that?
I heard
What?
it.
That's so random.
Fizz top, right? That's you brought that to NA, but I mean we've seen it different times with AD Fizz and a couple different picks.
Yeah, I mean, I play like bunch of like weird champions. I played Morgana back in like September top, like in a tournament. Played Kale bunch of time until it got popular, and then it got nerfed to really like hell, and then I stopped playing it.
CaliTrlolz the hipster.
I like to be a hipster. I guess I have hipster in me. I mean, I like to try out a lot of things. And especially when I'm like streaming, I do like Mordekaiser, like random stuff that's really fun to experiment with. But also like knowing that those kind of picks are valuable and trying them out, their strength and weaknesses is also good when I'm playing against them. So for example, a really good example for myself is like when I didn't know how to deal with Rumble till I actually played him and saw his weaknesses. So now I can deal with Rumble a lot better. Like before I thought I was like Rumble is like unbeatable, but until you play them, you won't know the weaknesses. Like just looking at the like what the skill does. So really like having go through all those like champions and being more knowledgeable about like which pick can be good or bad depending on the situation. So
When you were talking about strategy, you mentioned Quas being a big factor into Team Liquid. I noticed that Dodo does a great job at keeping him away with his monsoons. Is he really that much of a high caliber priority target for you? I've watched your stream and you're like, oh, oh fuck, I'm playing against Quas this game. So what's that like, or what do you think about Quas in general?
I'm not particularly like scared of him. I think I'm at least up to par with him. That's my opinion. But him and Impact is I think two of the like best top laners right now in NA, not including myself. So yeah, I think I really respect him. He has really I think kind of opposite style of mine. Like he plays really safe, like smart way. I play really ham. Like I can make couple plays, but it's usually like really risk. Like there's a lot of risk associated with it, and I really respect him. How like I learned a lot like laning against him. How he plays aggressive at the right timing and whatnot. So
To my understanding, you're a big voice of the team, and obviously a lot of the shot calling in this democratic kind of atmosphere and teammate. Now Salushi is picking up his game. He's crushing. He's crushing in these games. Are you guys just like letting him doing his own thing, kind of letting him go and be a carry? Like what's that like?
I mean, going into the game, we don't say like, "Oh, Sushi carry this game," and CaliTrlolz like throw this game or whatever. Like we don't do that. It just generally comes that like Porp is able to snowball his early game like few of the games that really allows Andrew to just go off with LeBlanc, which is really snowbally champion. So he plays that champion really well, and I love to see him like just going off like this. Like he's played like out of his mind recently. Like few games he just plays like mediocre, but sometimes it's like he's like Pearson of our team. So it's like T8M.
Okay, so now that teammate has defeated Team Liquid, now you guys are actually at the top of the standings, near the top. How's that feel? Proving a lot of expectations incorrect off the community. What do you got to say about that?
Honestly, I didn't expect like we're doing a lot better than I expected going in because just generally like it seems like we play better on stage more. So I really loved it. Like I'm really satisfied with our standing right now. I don't know what is it like, like fifth, sixth.
No, you're fourth. I believe you're fourth right now.
Fourth, like three teams again.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Is it Liquid? I think Impulse.
No, you tied with Liquid.
Yeah, Liquid. So Liquid, Impulse, and us is like fourth or something. Okay, so it's like fourth to seventh. Okay, that. I'm still satisfied. I really want to go into the playoffs, so I can still perform during that 3 week without getting laid off, doing nothing. So
Speaking of playoffs, I know that all of these games are a best of one, obviously. Obviously, playoffs are going to be a best of five. Endurance is what really pulls a team together. Do you feel that you are up for that instead of like a best of one? Like, do you prefer the best of one? Like, one and done, let's go, let's continue? Or best of five where, like, we know that we can outlast our opponent here?
I mean, some people might say like we're like cheesy team, like CaliTrlolz is cheesy or something, but I rarely even think about like some cheesy strategy we could pull off. Like I don't think we won any games, but like a cheesy strat. You could call I'd rather call it like innovation than a cheesy strat. Oh, you play Gragas or you play Fizz top. They're so cheesy. Like I don't really understand like. I mean, I understand the side of losing part, like the side of people losing in that way, but they could call it cheese, but I call it innovation. So, best of fives is NA teams now do most of them do best of fives or threes during scrim, like 3 to 4 hour blocks. So, we're always on top of like being able to play out those games at least at home, and even back in last May when we went to a LAN event called Texas Lone Star Clash, we played 7 games on stage one day from like 10 to like 8 in the night. So it was really tiring experience for me, but I think we have the energy to take on and the mentality to take on best of fives from any teams in NA.
So what's some future expectations for teammate coming to a close of the split, I guess?
I'm dreaming still, but definitely maybe hopefully we go into the summer split and do even better. Just grow, to develop even more as a team and try to represent NA. Although you guys might, some of you guys won't like it right now as of now, but we'll try our best to become the team that that could represent NA and possibly beat the evil Koreans. The evil Koreans.
All right, congratulations on your win against Team Liquid. Do you have any shout outs, fans?
Definitely shout outs to my fans and our teammate fans. We love you guys. Thank you. And just our title sponsor, Corsair. Thank you so much. And yeah, other sponsors like MGN. That's it. Thank you so much.
All right, if you want any more coverage just like this, be sure to check out SK Gaming on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, till next time, guys.